Hi friends, today we are going to start the other portion of this human eye, that is its defect and correction. Now you know that we are having eyes doesn't mean that we can see the things. Many are there, even though they are having eyes, they cannot see the world. Maybe because of the many defects. Now some defects are there, it can be corrected, but some defects are there, it cannot be corrected. The defects cannot be corrected, then we will say that, normally the blind person, for some blindness we cannot be corrected, because especially if it is having the problem with the optical nerves and we cannot correct it. Otherwise through the operation and it can be corrected. Now here we are going to study about some simple defects, normally seeing in many people. Because of that, you know that the correction is the obstacles. This spectacles having the power, you know that about. This power already we studied that the power of a lens is 1 upon f. So that you know that if your friend is having on spectacles, you may ask to him that, what is its power? He will tell that it may be +1, it may be -1, it may be +2, minus 0.25, like that the power they will tell. So we must have to understand that if it is of plus, it is of convex lens is used. If it is minus, concave lens is used. Now let us study first of all what actually these defects are. So first we are going to study about myopia. Myopia means, now what is myopia? Myopia means short-sightedness or nearsightedness. What it is? Short-sightedness and nearsightedness. Now like that, how we can remember this is myopia is a short word, small word, correct? So you think that it is a short-sightedness or the nearsightedness. Now what is the reason of this short-sightedness? Now the many reasons are there. That is, here the main reason is that excessive curvature of the eye lens. Excessive curvature means it may be the eye lens become thick. That is the excessive curvature. It become thick. You know that. If the lens is thick, we can see the nearby object. That is what we see there. And one more reason is there. That is of elongation of the eyeball. Now elongation means here you can see. Here the normal is a circle. Now here you can see. Now look, here only you can see that. Look, normally the eyeball must be like this. Getting? Like this it must be. But this eyeball become, now here it is now elongated. Understand? So this is called because of the elongation. These are the main reason of. So myopia, nearsightedness, that is short-sightedness. The reason is excessive curvature of the eye lens or the elongation of the eyeball. Two lenses. Now excessive curvature means the lens become thick. Because why? We can see only the nearby objects. Yes. Now what is? So that you understand that the person with the myopia can see only the nearby object. That is, they cannot see the distant object. That is, you may the main complaint of the some students. If I am sitting in the last bench, I cannot see the board. Like that some students may complain. You may know about it. Now you must understand that such students' problem is that he is having or she is having myopia. That means short-sightedness. That is, they can see the nearby object, but they cannot see the faraway objects. That's why such a students must have to sit in front of the class, that is in the first bench, they must have to sit. So they can see the body easily. Okay, so they can see the nearby object but cannot see the distant object. Sure. And next is this myopic eye, the image of the distant object formed in front of the retina. Yes, why it is so happened? Okay, if the object is very far away, okay, look here in this picture, you can see that. Okay, here also you can see that. Okay, if the object is very far away object, okay, then it is where the image is found in front of the retina. Okay, it is actually this image must fall on this retina. Here it must have to fall, but instead of that it is falling here. Here you can see here this picture. Okay, it is very clear. Okay, you can see here. Okay. Yeah. Look here. Here actually, look, this is the object, and here look, it is the actual, the eyeball must be. Okay, here it is. Sure. Okay, now look, it must be here up to here, but it is elongated, here it is. So normally the distant object, where the image will form, here the image will form. But when it is so very near, what will happen? It will fall on the retina only. Okay, that is the thing. Because of this, it is very nearby. So the entire lens will be used. That is the entire aperture will be used. Okay, that is why it is. So here very important it is the distant object is formed in front of the retina. Okay. Now how this can be corrected? How it can be corrected? Now you know that it can be corrected with now here a concave lens. Understand? What lens? Concave lens. Now what actually this concave lens? Concave lens means it is a divergent lens. So the distance objects, the ray which is coming, it is little diverged, so that the entire aperture, the entire lens can be used, so that it will feel like that of nearby object. So the retina, the correct, in retina only the image will be formed. Like that it is happening. Okay, here you can see that with the distance object, the front it will be used. Then further it is little diverged. Okay, so that the entire lens will be used, so that here, as like that of the ray is coming from nearby object. Understand? So here what it is, the defect can be corrected using the concave lens of suitable power. Okay, that depends. That is, you know that normally, when you are going to an eye specialist, you will tell about that. What kind of the checking and all, you will decide that. What kind of lens must be used, what must be the power it is. Okay, a concave lens of suitable power will bring the image back to the retina. Yes, like that. So now can you tell that what kind of now a person's power? Now sometimes he is telling that my power of my lens is of -3. Okay, then what you will understand? If it is minus, what kind of lens it is? Concave lens it is. If it is concave lens, what you must have to understand? Concave lens means he is having what? Myopia. Myopia means nearsightedness or the short-sightedness. It means they can see only the nearby object, but they cannot see the distant objects. Why it is happening? Because the image is formed in front of the retina. Sure. What is the reason for it? Reason is the excessive curvature of the eye lens or the elongation of the eyeball. Sure, all of you? So that is about it. This picture, that is correction. These three pictures you must have to learn to draw, because you will at some point of view, when this question is asking short note on myopia, you have to write, this you have to draw this picture also. So we will go to the next one. That is hypermetropia. Hypermetropia. Now there it is myopia. Myopia was a small. That side or short sightedness or near sight. Now this is the long one, you can see. So you can say that it is a long, that is long sightedness. Long sightedness is also called as far sightedness. Now look, there myopia, it is of near sightedness, that is nearby object can be seen. That's why it is called the near sightedness. Now here it is the far sightedness or the long sightedness. It means that far away object can be seen. So it is also known as far-sightedness. Now, here it is. What is the reason? Look here, the person with the hypermetropia can see the distant object. Far away object can be seen, clearly, but cannot see the nearby object. Okay, so if a student is telling that, okay, if I am sitting on the first bench, I cannot see the board. Okay, so I want to sit in the last bench, on the last bench. So what you will understand from that? Okay, you must understand that this person having what? It is having the farsightedness. That is only we can see the, okay. Now normally you know that normally a person become the 40 plus, they are having this okay, farsightedness. Okay, such a person can see that the paper while reading. Okay, they will keep that paper far away from the, okay, eyes. So you must have to understand, if somebody is reading, okay, by keeping the, okay, books and all far away, okay, then you must understand that person is having farsightedness or the hypermetropia. Sure all of you? Okay, then, okay, this is because of the ray of light. Now there we see that in the myopia, okay, it was formed in front of the retina. Here, okay, the nearby objects, okay, nearby objects image is fall behind the retina. Okay, it is the behind the retina it is falling. Okay, so where it is falling? Behind the retina. Now this defects arise, okay, either because of the focal length of the eye lens is too long. My focal length is too long means it become very thin, we can say. There it was section thick, here it is of very thin it is. Okay, but it is focal length of the eye lens is too long. Understand, that is very thin. Okay, and the eyeball become too small. Eyeball is become too small means it is the bulged. Okay, now bulged means again this picture you can see. Look, actual size must be like this. Okay, this is the size of the eyeball. Okay, but the eyeball, the person's eyeball is like this, so that it is little bulged. You can say that it is bulged here. Okay, there it was elongated. In myopia it was elongated. Okay, here it is so bulged. Understand? So that because of that, okay, this object image is formed behind the retina. You can see that the retina here, the, okay, image is formed. Now how can it be corrected? Okay, it can be corrected by using convex lens. Yes, okay, convex lens, because here the problem is nearby objects, okay, they cannot see. That is the ray must have to feel like that coming from far away. So that little, okay, here the convergence must be done before getting into the lens, that is eye lens. So in order to that, a convergence lens is using, that is of okay, convex lens is using. Okay, convex lens. So the nearby objects will be little converged, then further, okay, the lens of the eyes will be converged again. Sure, so that it will be properly, okay, fall on the retina. Sure, the eyeglass with the converging lens, okay, provide the additional focusing power required for forming the image, okay, of the retina. Sure that, okay, so that is about the, okay. Now again, okay, if a person, that is if a child is telling that I cannot see if I am sitting on the first bench. Now look, like the situational question will come for the exam. Now the question will ask like that, okay, your friend so and so, okay, is giving the complaint that while she is sitting on the last bench, okay, she cannot see the board. Okay, what kind of defect that, okay, your friend is having? Okay, at that time what you have to tell that, okay, if we, that is cannot see when it is of, that means nearsightedness, that is myopia is there. Sure, what must be the correction? Now what is the reason? Myopia. First you understand that what the defect is, myopia. Now once you understand that is myopia, then you must understand that, okay, rest of the things you know. Okay, that is she can, myopia means she can see the, okay, nearby object. Okay, then other, even now, because now in myopia nearby objects can be seen. Okay, by the reason for the myopia, because of the extends, that is the eye lens become thick. Okay, that is the extensive curvature we can say, and other is of elongation. Now the correction, you know that myopia means a concave lens, that is the negative. Okay, negative will be the power. Sure all of you? Now the other is, okay, your friend is there, okay, he is giving the complaint that, okay, when he is sitting on the first bench, he cannot see the board. What kind of complaint it will be? Now you must understand that sitting in the front he cannot see means, okay, farsightedness. That means last bench while he is sitting, he can see the board properly. Sure, that is farsightedness. Now you know that farsightedness means it is hypermetropia. Sure. Now hypermetropia means, okay, what is the reason is? Okay, the reason is, okay, because of the, okay, yes, image is forming behind the retina. Sure. Now, what is the reason is? Reason is that the focal length of the lens is too long, or the eyeball is bulged or too small. Okay, how can it be corrected? It can be corrected, okay, using a convex lens of appropriate power. Sure, all of you? So, one thing that if somebody is, now next okay, time when you are seeing a friend having a spectacle as to his power, normally the person having know their power, that is whether it is of +1, okay, whether it is of -2, okay, from that you identify that what may be his or her defect. Okay, if it is of minus, myopia, if it is of plus, hypermetropia. Sure, from that you understand that what actually it is. Okay, sure. So we can go to the one more defect. Okay, that is of here it is of okay, distinguish, okay, between the hypermetropia and the myopia. Now, myopia is known as the nearsightedness or short-sightedness. Okay. Now, hypermetropia is known as the farsightedness or long-sightedness. Okay. Now, a person with the myopia can see the nearby objects clearly, okay, but cannot see the distant object distinctly. Okay, that is can see the nearby object. Here, hypermetropia, a person, okay, can see the nearby objects. Okay, that is nearby objects. Cannot see the nearby objects distinctly, that is can see the distant objects clearly. Okay, here the myopic, the reason is that the object is formed in front of the retina, here the object is okay formed behind the retina. Understand? Okay, now here the defect, it is because of the extensive curvature. Okay, here it is the focal length of the lens is too long. Okay, and or the elongation of the eyeball, here it is the eyeball become small or too small. Now it can be corrected using concave lens, it can be corrected using convex lens. Sure, all of you? So I hope you understand it properly. It is very important. Okay, one question will be, short question will be there. Okay, that is right short note on myopia, right short note on hypermetropia. Okay, distinguish between also can ask. Okay, with it is okay, diagram. With the diagram you have to okay write it. Sure. Okay, and also the thing is that on situational question will ask. Situational question means okay, your friend is having so and so like that, what may be the defect, like that also situational question also can ask. Okay, so study it properly. Okay, you can take the screenshot and study all this distinguish and all. Okay, now here the comparison. Look here, this is the normal eye. Okay, now here it is the normal eye. Here we can say that it is here it is, look, this is the eyeball, correct? Okay, now here in the case of the, this is of, that is what actually here the bulged means hypermetropia, that is long-sightedness. Look, okay, hypermetropia it is, and this elongation means what it is, short-sightedness, that is of myopia. Sure, all of you? Okay, this comparative study is very important. Now we will go to the other defect. Okay, this is the last, that is the our digital. Many other defects are there, but for we have to study this defects also. Okay, that is of presbyopia. Now what is presbyopia? Okay, now presbyopia means normally it is seeing okay a person having age of 40 plus. Okay, now 40 plus means you know that okay half of his life is lived. Now in that during this time you know that which part of our eye is always working, which is working really, that is on muscular is there, that is on ciliary muscles. What actually the ciliary muscle was doing? Okay, it is always okay relaxing and compressing, correct? When it is so relaxing, you know that the pupil become large, okay, so that at night we can see the object. Sure, and again so that and not like that. Okay, when it is so relaxed, okay, what it is, it become thin. Okay, and when it is so contracted, it become thick. That is in order to power of accommodation. That is what the ciliary muscle was doing. Okay, that is when the ciliary muscle is working, that is always the ciliary muscle is working, because sometimes we are looking to the nearby object, sometimes we are looking into the far away object. Okay, then according to that, the ciliary muscle have to work. Okay, so due to this regular work, okay, once the 40 is reached, okay, it will start to become weak. Okay, so that okay, it will start to take little time, okay, to focus. That is, ciliary muscle is what actually doing? Focusing is doing. Okay, so that because of this presbyopia is doing. So it is what actually this, it is related to the power of accommodation of the eyes. Usually decreases with the aging. Understand? Okay. For most of the people, near point gradually recedes, that is move away. Okay, so they find it difficult to see the nearby object. Yes, that already I mentioned that. Okay, once the age is 40 plus, people normally how they will read, they will keep the books little far away, then they started to read. Then you must understand that presbyopia, it is because of the aging. Okay, now comfortably, okay, and distinctly without the corrective. Okay, it is this, then they will near the objects comfortably and distinctly without correct eyeglasses. This defect is called the presbyopia. Understand? Got all of you? Now, it arises due to the gradual weakening of the ciliary muscles. That is, normally their problem is that they cannot see the nearby object. Understand? They cannot see the nearby object. Okay. Now, okay, what is the reason for it? Okay, it is because of gradual weakening of the ciliary muscle. Already I told you about the reason for the presbyopia. Okay, presbyopia is of a weakening of the ciliary muscles. Okay, that is diminishing the flexibility of the eye lens. That's why the eye lens will take time to adjust to it, focus. Or sometimes person may suffer from the both myopia and hypermetropia. That is also there. This presbyopia person having both the problem will be that they cannot see the nearby object as well as they cannot see the far away objects. Okay, such people often require bifocal lens. That is the correction is already it is there. Bifocal lens is the correction actually. Okay, now how it is? A common type of bifocal lens consists of both the concave and the convex lens. That is, bifocal means it is having concave and a convex lens. Okay, the upper portion consists of concave. Okay, now concave means you know that. What is the concave means? Okay, myopia. Okay, myopia means nearsightedness, that they cannot see see the distant object. They cannot see the distant object. Yes, correct. So in order to that, what is the correction is concave lens. So upper part will be a concave lens. Look, here it is. This is the glass. Okay, here this is the upper part. This upper part will be a concave lens. So whenever we are looking to a distant object, you can see that we are looking through the upper side. We are using the upper side of the glass. Okay, so that a concave lens is there. Whenever we are seeing the near object, you know that we will look it down. Okay, so that the lower part will be used. That means that is of a lower part, that is a nearby object also cannot be seen. No, that is what a farsightedness. That means hypermetropia. Okay, so in order to see the nearby object, what will be used? A concave lens. So it will be like that. You can see that the person's eyeglass will be like this. Okay, so we will say that it is a nearby, that is a bifocal. It is called the bifocal. Sure. Nowadays you know that here the normally a spectacles is like this of distant is here, nearby here. Okay, like this it is. Okay, now here bifocal lens nowadays you cannot see. Now normally the people, because of the existence use of mobile, TV, etc. and all. Okay, even before 40 years also it may happen. So in such a person, now normally the bifocal is there means we understand that what it is, the person become very old. But even the young people is also having such a problem. So in order to distinguish between this bifocal, nowadays it is progressive lens is using. Progressive means there is distance. The two concave and convex will be there, but we cannot be distinguished it as like that of this. In this case, look, this part you know that we can clearly see that it is of a bifocal. But here in this case, you cannot see that it is of a convex and concave lens is there. And also trifocal is also there. The distance, intermediate and near. Because if for intermediate there may not be any reason need of it. Like that trifocal is also using. So that is about the presbyopia. So I hope you understand the presbyopia. Some important point about presbyopia. First is the reason is of the problem with the power of accommodation. That means usually due to the decreases the power of accommodation. Because of the aging. Sure. So that normally they cannot see the nearby objects. They are difficult to do see the nearby object clearly. So this is what is the reason mainly. It is weakening of the ciliary muscles. Sure. weakening of the ciliary muscles. Now, how the some case this presbyopia person may have the both the myopia and the hypermetropia. Okay, so that they are using bifocal lens. Okay, now bifocal lens means upper side will be the concave lens, and in order to see the faraway objects clearly, and lower portion will be the convex lens in order to see the nearby objects clearly. Understand? So that is about it. I hope you understand it clearly. Okay, very well you study, because exam point of view one question will be based on it, and also practice the diagrams. So thank you students, thank you very much, all the best.